Welcome back to the channel. Today I am fixing a tent platform. We were putting up the tents last week and well, this kind of put a damper on this tent. There's nothing left of this outrigger arm. I need to start to disassemble the tent platform and figure out how much material I have to replace. I'm hoping that this board is split at the middle, so it's only one about 8-foot section that I have to replace. But I guess let's roll that time lapse and start tearing this apart and figure out what's going on. Well, as we can see, it's not split into two sections. It is one full 18-foot board. That's a problem. What I would like to do is, I might just have to use the oscillating tool and split that board right in the middle there, and then I can put in just an 8-foot section to replace what's damaged, and so I'm not trying to replace the entire section. That would be ideal. Well, some of these screws are kind of difficult to get out, so I'm just gonna have to use a pry bar to make the board come up. Well, that's not in the way anymore. These, really, if I can get to them. Chase them. No, send it all the way in. That's really. There we go. And about there. So, you can kind of see it. There's a metal plate in here for the corner. So I am going to have to at least take this piece back, probably cut the decking board so I'm not going all the way back. I gotta take this off because this piece is, that's junk. Hopefully the 4x4 itself is okay. This decking board doesn't look terrible, but I think it's got a little bit of, yeah, we're willing to replace this. So before I take any of these screws that are into the face out and drop this board off, I'm going to support each one of these rafters because I think as soon as I start dropping the screws out, those rafter boards are going to drop down themselves, and then I'm going to have one heck of a time trying to get them back up to reattach them. It's going to be a nightmare. It may stay in place because of the decking boards, but I would rather just slam some boards underneath them to hold them in place, because I also am going to replace this corner board because this is garbage. Now I can take this face board off and remove the 4x4 out of the corner, recut that into a new piece, because on this front it's rotted. And it's also screwed in over there, so we're gonna have to just remove it by force, I guess. Oh, those are serious lags. Okay, they weren't messing around there. There we go. That's off. So I can reattach. I should probably screw this one in so it's not gonna go anywhere. So at least that's kind of supported. We are gonna have a little bit of a gap here because it's not a perfectly straight line, but it's gonna be covered up by another face board to go across the front, make it look all clean, to really tie it together and strengthen it. Alright, we got the right size piece now. Well, when I started this today, it was in the shade and super buggy. Now, we're in the sun and really freaking warm. Alright, I'm gonna start a screw. Trying to get it flush. Of course, as soon as I said, oh, it's not that buggy now, bugs come back out. Now we can set this in place the other way. We're still level. That's still okay. Now, I probably should have screws in all of them, but I'm not so worried right now. At least take this. That's rotted. Are you? Oh, this is just, it just keeps getting better and better. We'll end up replacing this 2x4 because this 2x4 is rotted, and I don't think I have any pressure treated 2x4. So that's gonna get added to the list of things to buy. This piece off. Wrong way. So I'm gonna guess that I should replace, yeah, I'm gonna have to replace this one too. That's junk. This is junk. So this upright's gonna get replaced. This brace piece is gonna get replaced. I might even have some of these kicking around from an old tent. So that might make my life easier. There might be even some of these kicking around, but. All right. This one don't get screwed. We're gonna cut that joke out. All right, so I'm not sure where we left off there, but my camera got too hot because we're right in the sun, but used the pry bar to hold it up. Got one bolt in, or lag bolt, and then we're gonna go over this end and do the same thing. Lift it up, get a lag bolt in, and then fasten it from the inside, and then a couple other screws, probably 2 or 3 more lag bolts, just to hold it in place, so we're good to go. Just all right, hold that in place. All right, so we grabbed some lumber. I actually have replacement pieces for both these braces, so I can quickly just swap these out. They're in good shape, so I'm not gonna spend the time to cut something that I already have. And drop this plate here, set those there. Today I actually decided to grab multiple drills and have them set so I could just grab one and go. So here's the base of this one. That is completely junk. Let's keep that upside down so I don't step on it. And then take these 2 screws out. And then come around to this side. Come on, I know you're in there. Are you kidding me? That's a square drive. Oh, it's that kind of a day. Good, because it's the afternoon and I've only just gotten to this. Well, I know one's a square drive. So we're gonna take holy cow, that one gone. I will say, at least, you know, both of them. I think these are the Phillips. Yeah, it's either you can use a Phillips or a square drive. Okay, that piece is junk as well. Okay, so we have kind of essentially pre-marked spots. So I just need to hopefully not blind you with the sun. Kind of preset these screws in place. Grab the drill. Maybe if we go send the screw through a little bit. Okay, that one's a little low. Yeah. That'll be good. Alright, and let's grab this brace. Alright, we won't worry about getting that fitted perfectly. We're just gonna line it up roughly where it needs to go. With just one screw to get it lined up. And then preset this screw. Let's hope this is good. Oh, okay. I have to go with shorter screws for those because we're sticking out quite a bit. Okay, so I am going to just preset quite a few of these screws here. All right, and for right now, I am not going to worry about a bolt. All right, I got to undo this screw because we're getting that out. That one out. Oh, that's hot. So before I set that in place, I need to get this positioned roughly where it needs to go. Oh, this would be easier with two people, wouldn't it? Me pushing up on it isn't changing a whole lot, so I might be low on this top part. I mean, we're pretty well lined up right here. This is roughly where we want to be. Feels like it's just pushing, kicking it out way too much. I'll get an anchor screw in. I just need it to go up a little bit. So we'll start that screw there. We'll just kind of push up on this. Pull that up. Check it. We are kicked back a little bit. I should push it in. Yeah, we're fairly close. It'll do the job right now. Okay, that should be okay. That's sturdy. This is okay. Grab this drill and this faceplate. And then hope that we're pretty close to the original. All right, cool. That's back. That's good. This seems... And that's why that's there. Let's just check this. Oh, of course this board is rotted out too. Of course. Of course, of course. Yeah, so that's adding literally nothing because this is routed out too. But that's not a problem for right now. Let's get this so it's at least usable for this weekend. I know I said I was gonna... Yeah, we're gonna swap these screws out, all of them. So these 3 boards are gonna get replaced. And then we have these 2 sections of boards that are gonna get replaced as well. We'll just measure the pieces that we cut out and cut it to fit. 33 3/4, so 17 1/2, 33 3/4 again. $33 3/4, 17 1/2, and 33 3/4. $82 3/4 and 85 3/4. And that is going to wrap up this project. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I say not too bad. That was a huge pain. But the tent platform is fixed. Tomorrow we can put the tent up, throw the beds in it, and it's ready to go for this weekend. So this unit can have 4 more people in it. And the group doesn't have to move 4 people or 3 people, however many the people they got in it. They don't got to move them somewhere else, which will make them happy. It'll make me happy because it's one less project I got to deal with in the fall. If you want to see the repair on that one in the fall, leave a comment down below. If you don't, leave that in the comments below too. If this is a one-time fix, well, that's the way it is. I'm sure I'll have plenty of other stuff to do, or at least video, maybe. Or, I don't care what you think, and I'm gonna do it anyway. No, if people enjoyed this video, maybe it'll take me a little bit less time because I've done it once already, or it'll take me even longer because it's pretty much resting on the ground. Well, it pretty much resting on, it is resting on the ground. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to jack it up to get it up off the ground to then replace that front piece. I'm not looking forward to that, but hopefully I can do it when it's not so hot or buggy, one of the two. But that's gonna, it does, if you can see it, it kind of goes up, so it might be a little bit high. It'll work. I'm not worried about it. At some point, I need to replace the 14-foot board across here. If I have one, I'll throw it on, but if not, I'll pick one up next week and make that do. I also replaced this piece real quick to help with stabilization. It's a lot more firm, less wiggle. There's still some wiggle, but there's a lot less. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe for more videos like this. My name's Josh, and this is Life of a Camp Ranger, and we'll catch you in the next one.